Hi, Terry here. I just wanted to go through how I weight sort my Nosler 55 grainers, the ballistic tipped, and yeah, they do vary a little bit. I've got two 200 here, and I've been going through them, and I just wanted to show you sort of how they vary and how I sort of sort them out. It's not rocket science, but I was just going to show you sort of what I do. I've set the scales up here. The Frankfurt Arsenal ones, I've got them all calibrated to go, and I'm just going to pop a few on and show you. Right, that's at 0. Right, that's bang on 55 grain. So that one I put in my 55 grain box. Next one. Let that settle. That's a 55 as well. 55 grain box. Next one. 54.9. Just do that one again. 54.9. So that one goes in my 54.9 box. Next one. 54.9. Let's do this one again. Oops. Right. 54.9. Just checking that one again because I had two readings on it. 54.9. Yeah, it's jumping round from 54.9 to 55. So it's obviously right on the between the two. And once more. These are one of the buggers where you're not sure what box to put it in. Right, it's coming up 55 more than the 54.9, so that's going in the 55. Another one. 55. 55 box. And that's what I do. I go through them all. Some of them are a little heavier. Some of them are 55.1 and 55.2. So there's not a hell of a lot of difference, but there is a difference there. And I've got another couple of boxes with those weights wrote on the side. And I'll just sort through all of these lot. Put them in the separate boxes, and I'll load them up in batches. You know, one batch at 54.9 and one batch at 55. And before I use the next batch, obviously the varying batch between 54.9 and 55, before I actually go out in the field and use them, I'll just check my zero with a couple before I sort of take them out. So yeah, that's how I weight sort them. And there's just one thing I wanted to show you as well, is I inspect the bullets as well, and I found this one which weighs 54.9 grains, but if I hold this up, if I can find where the camera is, and if it'll focus, let's get it to focus. If it'll focus, does it want to? I'm just trying to get it to focus for you. Well, anyway, if I turn this round, look how that jacket is ripped back from the polymer tip. This focus is a bit of a pig, but I'm sure you can see that there. It's stripped back. And that is going to be a flyer. I don't care what anyone says. It still weighs 54.9, but like I say, that's really that's going to be a flyer. So that one just gets thrown out. So yeah, I just sort of show you that. Okay, thanks a lot. Terry back again. I feel like Columbo. I always do this. I always think of something after I've done the video. So I'm going to obviously stick this one on the end of the other one I did about weight sorting. These are all they're all sorted now. So we've got 54.9, 55, 55.2 and 55.1. Now there was one, this one, that was 54.7, which is quite a bit lower than the rest of them, and obviously it's lower than the 54.9, and there's just the one of them. So if I hang on to that and wait till I get 100 of 54.7s, I'll be here for forever. So that one, that gets chucked, and this one I found a way of focusing it in better, so I can show you that tip. If I just get it to, this is a lot better like this. Not perfect, but better. Now if I turn this over, can you see that? Now that tip is well manked. Yeah, that's that flyer one I was telling you about. Anyway, just sort of stick that one on the end, and that's going in the bin with the light one as well. So basically out of 200 there's 2 that I'm throwing away, which I don't suppose is that bad. Alright, cheers then, bye. Yeah, hi there. I do the same procedure with my brass cases. These are the cases that I neck turned. Obviously all the primer pockets, flash holes have been done. It's new brass, so I've done all the prep on it. I've cleaned them as well before I weighed them. They've been sonic cleaned, and I've managed to sort this whole batch into 3 different weight bands. I've divided them all into 3 because, you know, I could have gone into 6 and 7 different bags with closer together weights, but I wouldn't have had enough cases in each bag. So I mean, I'm quite happy with this because they're near enough for me anyway, for what I need them for. So, and they're all, each bag, all the cases weigh within sort of a grain or under a grain of each other. So obviously the first bag is 93.8 to 94.7. The next lot is 95.8 to 96.8. And the third batch is 94.8 to 95.7. Now that's close enough for me. So again, it was worth sorting them out because they're you know, there's quite a bit of variance between, or what's the lowest one, 93.8 and 96.8 is the heaviest one. So yeah, there is some quite a bit of varying between them, but I've sorted them all into 3, and obviously all your prep's got to be done before you weigh them, and the cleaning as well. And now I've got 3 batches that I can load up with my bullet tips that I weighed out earlier on, and they're all in this container, all in their separate weight bags. So yeah, I'm happy with this. So we'll get some I'll do some load testing and start making some up. Okay, cheers.